Video 16, The Human Canary, Drug Approval Process Fraud. The global market for pharmaceuticals topped $1 trillion in sales in 2014. The world's 10 largest drug companies generated $429.4 billion of that revenue. 5 of the top companies are headquartered in the US: Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, Abbott Laboratories, Merck, and Eli Lilly. The pharmaceutical industry influences political and social change with America's hospitals, doctors, healthcare systems, scientists, university medical schools, medical journals, and research organizations. Its influence stems from over 1,100 lobbyists, around $3 billion spent on lobbying during the past 2 decades, its millions donated to political campaign contributions from 2013 to 14, and carefully crafted media advertising. Apart from New Zealand, which is considering a ban, America is the only country in the world whose government allows prescription drugs to be advertised on television. Budget for marketing is by far greater than for research, according to the Brezis report. Please see below. In the USA, there are 2 main regulatory bodies for the pharmaceutical industry: the Food and Drug Administration, or the FDA, which oversees prescription drug advertising, while the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, oversees advertising for non-prescription drugs. What are some of the actions they have taken via the various arms of law enforcement to protect consumers from illegal or dishonest activity by pharmaceutical companies? It may be surprising to some that pharmaceutical companies in the US often contract their clinical and bioanalytical studies out to foreign entities, presumably as a cost-saving measure. The data and information received from studies is then used to support approval of a drug during the FDA regulatory process. On April 20th, 2016, the US Food and Drug Administration, FDA, took issue with one such entity, Semlar Research Private Limited, located in Bangalore, India. An inspection of Semlar's bioanalytical facility conducted between September 29, 2015 and October 9, 2015 found significant instances of misconduct and violations of federal regulations, including the substitution and manipulation of study subject samples. As a consequence, the FDA advised that new drug applications and abbreviated new drug applications, which contained data from Semlar, were no longer acceptable as a result of data integrity concerns. The FDA admitted it had previously evaluated drugs that were approved based on data from Semlar. The action follows on the heels of a World Health Organization, WHO, report some 2 weeks previously, wherein they had examined Semlar company computer servers and found a spreadsheet file containing detailed instructions for manipulating drug samples that were used in clinical trials for its clients. The WHO also raised concerns about Savazira Labs Limited, Private Limited, also in Mumbai, and issued a notice of concern letter. Quest Life Science Private Limited in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India, who was also issued a notice of concern letter after an inspection revealed critical and major deviation of practice from the WHO Good Clinical Practices, the GCP, and Good Laboratory Practices, GLP, standards published in WHO publications. The WHO cited the company for a clinical study of different AIDS drugs and recommended rejecting the study. According to the notice, Microlabs Limited of Hosar, Tamil Nadu, India, was also issued with a notice of concern letter after serious non-compliance with WHO standards were discovered. Also, Temis Medicare Limited of Gujarat Industrial Development Corporation, the GIDC, Vapi, Gujarat, India, was also issued with a notice of concern after an inspection revealed critical and major deviations from GCP and GLP standards. A link below is supplied for those seeking further information. Similarly, the WHO issued a notice of concern letter to Cadila Healthcare Limited of Ahmedabad, Gujarat, India, after an inspection which resulted in the company recalling all the batches of Lisavac N anti-rabies vaccine manufactured after April 2015. In 2015, the European Union suspended hundreds of drugs that were authorised for use based on what European regulators called flawed studies conducted by GVK Biosciences, a clinical research organisation based in Hyderabad, India. Apart from the issues faced by Indian companies hired by foreign pharmaceutical companies to conduct their clinical and bioanalytical studies, on the 27th of June 2016, the FDA issued a red list of foreign pharmaceutical manufacturers whose products can be detained at the port of entry without any need of a physical examination. The long list, called Import Alert 66-40, prominently features many Chinese companies. The link is below. Please hit the subscribe button if you want to learn more about the myths surrounding medicine. It's a little image of a Neanderthal on the bottom right of your screen. Also, please indicate whether you like or dislike this video.